What's up, YouTube world? So today I'm going to be going over some interesting topics, but mainly in regards to control in the music industry and just how it's used to kind of sway the mind of the masses and, the regular conspiracy hoorah hoorah, but I'm going to be putting it to you in a way that hopefully you could understand it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing a video clip from one of my older favorite movies. I was like young. I think I was probably like 11, maybe 12 when this movie came out. It's called Josie and the Pussycat Dolls. And the movie itself is pretty revealing. You know how they like to put stuff in movies and kind of put it in your face. But just to give you a kind of cliff on the movie, it was about small town girl band, not really making a buzz, trying to find a way out. They want to make it big. They were approached by a major label, puts them on. In return, they have to put subliminals in their music. So that's just, a brief synopsis at the beginning. But I'd like to play you this clip and we'll talk about it.
Is what our operation really does.
Blue is the new orange.
This is where it starts. The fads, the fashions, the product placement. From this command center, we control the most influential demographic of the entire population. We decide everything, from what clothes are in style to what slang is in vogue.
Feathered tank tops, matching pants, kind of a Buffy meets chicken run.
Feathers are the new rhinestones.
Then your word for cool would be jerkin. As in, dude, that's jerkin. Ooh, that's dirty.
This is the epicenter of all trends. We turn your world into one giant TV commercial. But how, you may ask, can our operation be so effective? Sure, these kids have brains like Play-Doh just waiting to be molded into shape, but something else must be going on, right? The Chinese guy knows what I'm talking about. To answer some of your questions, we've produced a short educational film. Lights!
Hello, I'm Eugene Levy, and yes, I'm an actor. No, I said cappuccino. I'm here to talk to you about something very important. No, it's not about me or my career. I'm here to talk about subliminal messages in rock and roll music, or as it's simply known in some cultures, rock music. You see, for years, the government has been wisely coercing teenagers to buy products they normally wouldn't want just to get their money. Fact, kids don't have bills to pay. Fact, they don't pay taxes. But they do babysit and hold minimum wage jobs that earn them wads of cash as thick as, well, my body of work. But these kids today aren't dumb. They're not going to buy just anything. That's why the government has been planting small subliminal advertising suggestions in today's rock music. The results? We can now get these kids to buy just about anything. We can have them chasing a new trend every week. And that is good for the economy. And what's good for the economy is good for the country. So God bless the United States of America, the most ass-kicking country in the world.
But how can you control the rock bands? What if they find out about the hidden messages in their music?
Ever wonder why so many rock stars die in plane crashes? Overdose on drugs? We've been doing this a long time. If they start to get too curious, our options are endless. Bankruptcy, shocking scandals, religious conversions. We've created a highly rated TV show just to explain what happens to these people.
All right, you guys. So thank you for watching that clip and bear with me. I know it was kind of long and a lot of you were probably like, what the fuck? I mean, if you've never seen it or if you've seen it when you was a kid, it probably went over your head like it did as me. So I didn't really think too much of it when I was younger. But I watched it as an adult recently, and I was like, what the fuck? So there's a lot of things you can really pick apart in there. But right now, I want to focus on a couple things. One is how they blatantly admit that they can control basically what, people go out and buy, what people wear, all through the music. And we're seeing that happen now. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Back in my day, dudes wear, baggy jeans, baggy shirts, tall tees, Air Force Ones. Everybody wanted some damn Air Force Ones. Nelly, had everybody going crazy. And now, it's 2019. It's a whole new world. We're seeing skinny jeans, nut hugging skinny jeans. Not even, loose or baggy. I mean, they're going full all out, looking like women out here dressing with tight shirts and all that. But it's all coming from the subliminal messages that are being pushed. So we really can't fault our kings or a lot of our lost people. They're lost right now, and it's kind of our job to wake them up and bring them back. But that's a different story for a different day. I just want to point out the fact that how they put it all up in our face, like this is what we do. So another thing that's interesting in that video clip is the fact that how they talk about, well, what happens if a star notices that there's subliminals? What happens then? Then she goes on to talk about the show behind the music. But during that, you see how they talk about plane crashes, R.I.P. Aaliyah. We're seeing them talk about sex scandals, and we're seeing a lot of people's characters assassinated over the years with various sex scandals. Michael Jackson's to name one. But it happens, it's right in our face. And they don't have to kill you physically. They can also kill you by assassinating your character and cutting off your money bag, like what we see with Cat Williams. Cat Williams is, a lot of people don't know about Cat Williams. That man is highly intelligent, highly intelligent, and he owns all of his work. I mean, they always come for people who either want to own all of their work or own all their work, but that's another story. So, they put it all up in our face through these movies and our subliminals. And like the thing we see going on with Chris Brown. So it's rumor, and I don't know if it's confirmed, but Chris Brown was actually in the process of purchasing or already purchased all his music, owning all of his catalog. That's a red flag right there. So on the topic of your boy Chris Brown now, I want to go back and talk about Chris Brown a little bit because he was recently thrown in the light as of yesterday with these rape allegations. And, I'm just going to put this out there. I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm not defending Chris Brown. But at the same time, I'm going to be honest. And I'm just not saying that I really believe the narrative. And the reason I'm saying that is because I've been following Chris Brown and his, back and forth story for a while now. One of the things I noticed about Chris Brown is that he was starting to speak out. He was starting to lash out. He was starting to, be targeted. And as early as the situation with Rihanna. That's something that you can look into on your own time, but it can be validated. He's just been, fuck with by the powers that be. So I'm going to show you guys this one clip. This happened, I want to say, a couple years ago. And Chris Brown got something to say.
In Hollywood. Singer Chris Brown's house is being surrounded by police in Tarzana, California, after a woman called police requesting help. Officers went to the house at approximately 3:15 a.m. local time, and this is only the latest in a series of incidents involving Chris Brown and law enforcement. You'll remember most prominently his 2009 domestic abuse of then-girlfriend Rihanna. Brown posted a profanity-laced rant on Instagram about the current situation. Take a listen.
So I'm asleep half the damn night. I just wake up. All these helicopter choppers is around. Police out there at the gate. Come on, my what the else do y'all want from me, bro? I stay out of the way, take care of my daughter, do work. I don't even ugly trifling whatever it is. I'm not on that, bro. I'm way too tired and I want to be dealing with this bullshit. Y'all, every 3 months y'all got tired of me, right? It gotta be. Every 3 months y'all come up with something, bro. What is it? What's gonna be next? I'm a fart an elephant? Come on, my but at the same time, when I call the police for stalker people that are endangering my life, they don't come to the next day. Let somebody make a allegation about me, and oh yeah, the whole SWAT team. I'm innocent. Everybody. I'm tired of hearing.
So basically, you guys were able to, hear Chris Brown and refer to them as they, and how they keep messing with him and what's going to be the next thing that they come up with, and they. Those of us who are aware, we pretty much know who they is. We're pretty, well versed on that topic. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up my first video. I hope you guys like it. It was rough for me to get through it with editing and stuff. Hopefully I come a lot smoother with my transitions and just learning how to talk to you guys direct. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe. I want to get a good conversation going in the comment section, so don't hold back. Say what's on your mind. Let me know how you really feel.